Alright, guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have a mission here, against the newest, Red Zone, the Artificial Life Form Red Zone. Against this baby fight, we need to use 6 Battle of Fate characters, so we'll rock this. I've seen a lot of people, it's funny, Vegeta and Trunks are a heavy bait character. For whatever reason, well, here, let's jump in, I'll talk about it. But I've seen some people go, oh, Vegeta and Trunks, they literally can't even be used in here. And I've seen people go, oh, Vegeta and Trunks are fine in here. Okay, they're not in slot 7, so that's good for us. So we'll see. We'll see what the deal is going to be with Vegeta and Trunks. I think a big important thing to remember, though, is remember, we're in no hurry here. Like, it's not like we need to speed blitz. That's for damn sure. All right, we'll hit this. Actually, we're in no hurry here. Yeah, that's true. So let's break up the GT links. Hell yeah. I will let this guy get an attack stack, though. Yeah, let's do that. And then we just do this for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So Vegeta and Trunks are a character that gets heavily, like, there's just always a lot of bait with that character, right? Like, agenda pushing, whatever it is that you want to call it. Now, I could say that a lot of people, I remember when they came out, a lot of people felt like they didn't deserve the Dokkan Fest LR spot specifically, is what people were saying. The moment of the father-son Gallic gun. And, like, I could get that, right? Like, I don't think that's not like some crazy opinion. But I think, like, the disdain for the character probably came about because the 2022, worldwide download celebration, which was, you know, one of the most popular celebrations in history. I mean, a lot of people were complaining the whole time throughout it, but I mean, as time has gone on, people like really love that celebration, right? Like in hindsight, and like as great as Cooler and the tech Super Saiyan Goku were, they weren't as good as Vegeta and Trunks. Either of them were, and I feel like a lot of kind of like disdain grew, like resentment grew towards Vegeta and Trunks because of that. Because it's like, oh, like, look how crazy Cooler is, and then someone would go, well, that's good, but he's not as good as Vegeta and Trunks, and I think a lot of people just kind of, like, didn't like that, I think. Plus, they're also, like, a defensive character first, I would say. So, even nowadays, you know, people just, like, I see people, like, bait and try and pretend like Vegeta and Trunks aren't good in Festival Battle. That's how you know shit is hilarious, man. Like, people will stop, they will stop at no effort to just bait as much as possible with certain characters, right? So let's see how Vegeta and Trunks will do. Now, remember, I do, of course, have what I would consider a smart build for Vegeta and Trunks. You guys know what that means. Raw defense. Actually, oh, the gold equip is not a raw defense one. Yeah, but it's, look at that. What is that? It's 5 additional and 5 dodge. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I probably will keep, damn, 5 additional and 5 dodge. Holy shit. We'll flow AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta for the other rotation. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll hold back as much. I mean, we're gonna kill right here, but I'll hold back as much as I can. Oh, actually, this is really good because Vegeta and Trunks are not gonna get targeted before they attack, so that means they're gonna hit like a baby right here, Vegeta and Trunks, and then Gamma 2 is also gonna hit very meagerly as well. Remember, I'm in no rush. This is a mission. By the way, I had a recommendation to create a playlist for these types of mission videos. I also have had people say I should do that with Super Battle Road, although now at this point Super Battle Road content is kind of like, it is what it is. But the reason there's just a simple reason I haven't done it with Super Battle Road is because I wasn't doing it when the event started, and you know, we definitely have made over 1,000 Super Battle Road videos, I'm sure, right? Like plus 1,000. So it'd be kind of tough to create. The mission videos is interesting. I might look into doing that. That would take a lot of effort to do, believe it or not. Because I certainly didn't type mission in for every single one of those. And like I'd have to figure out would I include like Battle Hard and Formidable Foe missions, and then all Supreme Magnificent Battle missions, or like Legendary Goku event type missions. Like I'd have to figure out exactly how I do it. But I thought that was actually a decent suggestion to do a playlist centered around these types of missions, and maybe even do more content around team builds for these missions. I mean, we could do another video in here. What's funny is I've actually got a lot of stuff I could still record too. But like we could, I'll go with the blues in slot 1 right here. Yeah, that'll be fine. My blues could go with slot 1. We'll be all right. Actually, even if the blues don't dodge, they probably would be okay. This baby, I don't think, it's not until like Super Baby 2 where I think we would even need to be concerned. So as we're going through the event, we will be stacking up and stuff. One thing I should aim to do, chat, is try and set it up to where we... Like, okay, so the other thing to do when using Vegeta and Trunks is to know to use them smartly. When we get to Grade 8 Baby, it would really be smart if we got there at the same time as we had, like, a full future rotation. So I might double float the blues here, potentially. Or let's try and, like, line up a rotation for us, where we have a full future rotation, and then Vegeta, like, we could do triple Gallic Gun, which would absolutely just destroy Grade 8 Baby. If we get the triple Gallic Gun rotation, like, it's gonna be GG. Because we'll do that, and then we'll also have, we could have double Blue Vegeta on rotation. Like, it'd be crazy, right? Blue Vegeta wouldn't be in danger against Baby, would he? I don't think so. Every time, I feel like I always underestimate Blue Vegeta defensively, and he's always fine, like, every time. Because remember, Baby does super in all 3 slots, by the way. Alright, I don't want to kill right here. Good, we did not. That's good. That's good. That's good. Going slower is better. This will probably be double digits if we eat it. We do, and it's double digits, yeah. Alright, Gamma 2. There's no need to use this active skill at the moment. I have not decided. I mean, there's no decision to be made yet, right, on what we should do with Gamma 2's actives. I'll decide that as we, continue moving on. Keep in mind, by the way, that the team we're running is, Fuse Fighter combined with Battle of Fate, essentially. Like we could run Battle of Fate characters that are on the Future category or Fuse Fighter. So keep in mind that the Ultimate Gohan and Gamma 1 character, they are on Battle of Fate, but they're not on the Blues leader skill, right? Orange Piccolo and Gamma 2, this character, in a fight like this, they're going to be very good. Because we could use Orange Piccolo, or we could use Gamma 2, right? And Gamma 2 starts out unimpressive, but, I mean, as he stacks up and as the fight goes on, Gamma 2, is pretty good. We want supers here, buddy, though. God damn you, bitch. One more. Super. No, the fucker really triple normaled? Damn. That robs him of a lot of potential damage. Triple normal. Only me, dude. Triple fucking normal. I'm so sure, man. Alright, I'm gonna leave these guys together. Although, yeah, I'm gonna do this, but we're not gonna have it aligned the way I want to, right? This is not gonna be a triple future rotation once we reach Super Baby 2, unfortunately. I think we'll probably still be fine, though. But, yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's hit this. I think AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta should be completely fine. I don't think I need to worry about him whatsoever. We'll do that right there. Continue getting stacks for Blue Goku. I believe this is probably a Ki Blast Super anyway. This super attack right here. This super attack right here? No. Okay. Well, again, Blue Goku, he's not going to take damage post-super, so... Now, remember, Blue Goku is only getting defense for himself when he supers from his 12-key super, by the way. The 18-key super attack effect, it only hits allies. It doesn't hit himself. All right, we're doing good here. Plenty of stackaroos here the physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta character right here. So he'll be looking mighty impressive once we get to Baby towards the end. So even if he fails his counter, we're going to still be able to slap it right back in Baby's face. Oh, okay. I guess I should talk about maybe a character who could replace Gamma 2. I mean, Gamma 2 is not, like, an important part of the strategy I'm setting up. I mean, my strat really is just Vegeta and Trunks plus probably Blue Vegeta. You know, they'll be together. And then, like, the rotation after, like, the other rotation would be the Super Saiyan 4s, is kind of what I'm going to do. I was considering doing a double Goku and Frieza run. I feel like Goku probably could be okay. I'm talking about the Goku portion of the Goku and Frieza character. Probably could be okay. He will need a lot of orbs, though. And that's one of those things, too, where maybe if Vegeta and Trunks get a bunch of 18 key supers, they could do good stuff. Yeah, okay, so, I mean, we're looking good. They're stacking up like crazy. Yeah, there's definitely going to be no problems with them, by the way. Vegeta and Trunks. They're not in danger as we get deeper in here. We'll do that. 18 key. I do want to keep stacking with Blue Goku. We could debuff some of these phases of Baby, but I don't know that it matters too much. I don't know. Because once we get to Grade 8 Baby, he can't be debuffed, obviously, right? Yeah. Yeah, Grade 8 Baby is immune to it all. All right, next phase here, Super Baby 2. He's probably the first phase that could do some amount of damage. Because we do have a Pure Saiyan character on the team. So Super Baby 2, he's supering for what, like 4.7 million is about what he supers for, plus an extra 20% attack added on top of that. That's what Super Baby 2 is gonna be at. Dude, Gamma 2, can you super? Nice. Okay, come on, man. Damn. Remember, these are attack stacks. So, you know, we drop Orange Piccolo's active. Oh, my God. Please, dude. This is why, just remember, this is why I don't like, sometimes people can get very, very pissy about, like, oh, you need more additional for your builds and shit like that. That happens pretty regularly, but it's like, bro, like, you could put 100% additional on there. Like, literally, like, what a 100% chance to get it would be 50 points in the system. You could have 50 points in there, and you'll trigger it, but it's still a 50-50 if it's a normal or a super, man. At this point in the fight, Gamma 2 is already fully built up, so like normals are doing nothing for him, but supers would give him a stack, right? In Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, by the way, hopefully we are not going to see him. Alright, keep in mind, this is probably going to be our last turn of these boys. Wait, Baby has a cooldown, chat. He has a cooldown. His cooldown is 5. We can put the physical Super Saiyan 4s right there. He has a cooldown. Yep. A 5 attack cooldown, so he cannot super in slot 0 against us right here. So we could get away with getting some more stacks with them. We'll probably transform into physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta next turn. Remember that the 7th anniversary LRs, they only guard for their first, I believe it's 7 turns. I think it's part of their intro, only for their first 7 turns. So, you know, we'll make sure to transform next turn. Yeah, it's from their intro. 2 key, 100% attack and defense and guard for 7 turns they get. Yep. Okay. Alright, Super Baby 2 time, sure. Vegeta and Trunks just continue to get stronger and stronger and stronger. You know what? Guess what? We actually are, by the way. Never mind. We can. No, it's going to be in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, damn. Damn it, dude. I really don't. In Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I would like him to avoid it entirely. Oh, brother, if we get to this point, there's pretty, like, okay. If we get to the next rotation, and we lose, because, like, in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta just fails his counter, I'll just be like, okay, I'm gonna just come right back to the Great Ape phase rather than, like, you know, you get what I'm saying. Because there's not really much opportunity to lose in these early sections, right? Like, it's not really gonna happen. Well, I guess this baby does have, he does have 500 million HP here. They took a little bit of damage right there. Okay. Yeah, but, I mean, now they get another stack right there. And the thing is we're gonna have, like, they're probably gonna double-digit tank Great Ape Baby, yeah. Because this is before we've started using our abilities. Okay, sure. Bro, someone in my comments was telling me that Iron Cane rainbowed 2 different copies of AGL Kid Goku accidentally the same day Kid Goku. Which, I mean, if that's true, I mean, there's just that, like, people are like, oh, isn't he your student? This is on you. It's like, bro, like, what? That's what could I possibly tell him to where, like, yeah, you don't need to rainbow 2 different AGL Kid Goku copies and shit like that, right? Like, I think Blue Goku probably should be fine right here. Like, what could I possibly tell Iron Cane to get him to not do some nonsense like that, man? Like, what? Dude, what am I supposed to do, man? What am I supposed to do? By the way, yeah, there's Blue Goku. You know, remember that, you know, Twitter trolls will say that character is dodge or die, but when we actually go into the fight, not so much. Not so much. Yes, Gamma 2. Supers, Big Daddy. There you go. Okay. Fuck, damn, dude. We could guarantee our victory if we don't kill on this next rotation. We will guarantee our victory. I think we should be good. We do not want to kill right here. We have to transform, unfortunately. They're not guarding. We have, I have to. What I could do, though, is I could hold back. That's a key blast right there. Fuck, dude. Shit. Oh, chat. I mean... Well, I'll hit it. I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna go really far out of our way to miss a super with Blue Goku. Yeah. Okay. We do not want to kill baby right here. Because to me, our lose condition is in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's where we lose. It's in Super... Like, and especially in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta without, like, you know, if he's on rotation with the other GT characters, like, he's going to have all of his GT links up, like, we'll probably be in a better spot. Baby has enough HP that I think we're going to set this up nicely. So, we're going to, basically, by not killing on this rotation, we're going to be perfectly set up, and there's, like, a 0% chance, like, we have a 0% chance to lose. Damn, we hit this. This is bad. Nah, I don't... Nah, we should be okay. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, we failed. Oh. We're okay. He failed the second. Oh. The guaranteed. I've referenced this many times. The first one was the guaranteed counter. Okay, I've referenced this a bunch of times, and I've seen people, like, not understand the way it works. So, if you're going up against one enemy and the enemy is below 50% HP, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, his counter's guaranteed, but it is one-time proc, right? So we saw it right there. The first counter, we had a 100% chance. The second one was a 70% chance, because the guarantee is only a one-time only thing. Okay, this is good. Baby is gonna, I think, just barely live. Yeah, we're looking good. Yup. So we got this, but this is not gonna kill. I held back. Yeah, nice. See? In the hands of a true master, chat. Oh, we got this. We got this. We got this. Additional super doesn't hurt us, because I didn't give him enough ki for him to be able to really punish baby. At the same time, though, we did get pretty lucky that Gogeta did not counter. Because, I mean, I didn't want to put AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, I don't know. It's very good for us that we you know, yeah. Wait, an AoE? No. Okay. Well, kids, we're popping this. I'm not allowed. We cannot let this AoE target in Gogeta. We can't.
ワンクスとこの未来のために貴様を倒す父さん食らえギャリックホートランクス力を出し切れはいこれが人間の力だ
Alright, you guys might be wondering why didn't I use the active in slot 3 that gets Vegeta's full power. And the very obvious reason I didn't do that is because I don't want to lose him off rotation. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Orange Piccolo, we're gonna have to rely on Gamma 2 here. Orange Piccolo, yeah, this is yeah, we're gonna have to rely on Gamma 2. Gamma 2 has 85% dodge. I will use the Orange Piccolo active skill, however. It's only gonna buff himself, but it's more overall stats than Gamma 2's active gives. Just quickly, I want to pull his kit up too, really quick, and then I'm gonna probably drop, we'll do the Dragon Fist. I just wanted to show this real fast. So, if we take a look at, Piccolo's kit right here. Let's look at Piccolo's kit. Okay. So, as the first or second attacker in the turn, I believe this triggers right here when you get orbs in slot 1 or 2. So, by doing Piccolo's active, in slot 2, I do not believe this is not triggered in slot 2. This is when attacking, but this I believe triggers when you get orbs. So I don't think. I mean, I don't know. What is Piccolo's stats here? I mean, he gets I don't know. I guess I'll just go with Gamma 2. Damn, Piccolo in slot 1 or 2, he's not taking damage at all. So, all right, we'll go Gamma 2. 85% chance to dodge Gamma 2. All right, let's go ahead and see. Let's see what we're gonna do. All right. So I guess we'll just do exactly this. Physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta should be fine. We're gonna get a couple of rainbows there. We'll hit this for you, and then we'll hit this. Hopefully, Physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does not fail his counter. What does he have? He's guarding with, what, 70% damage reduction? He should be fine. I think that's what it is, right? 70%? Alright, we counter anyway. Alright, so I think we probably are just gonna win pretty easily, as long as Gamma 2 dodges. Oh my god, dude. Is that enough damage, Physical Gogeta? What the fuck? Holy shit, that was pre-attack? Jesus, kid. Remember that Orange Piccolo is active, by the way? It's a full rotation buff, but it's only for superhero characters, right? Which only Gamma 2 is. But I did Piccolo as active instead of the Gamma 2 active. The Gamma 2 active is permanent, but there's, like, we weren't in a rush to get to this point of the fight quickly. Going slower is better, right? It's a better strategy. So there was never a need to use Gamma 2 as active earlier. I mean, if the earlier phases were tougher, sure, but they're not, right? So there's no need. And we're not going to get another rotation of Gamma 2, so we just use the Orange Piccolo active anyway, right? And since there's only going to be just this one rotation of Gamma 2 in the last phase, Gamma 2's buff is 30%. The Orange Piccolo one-turn buff is 40%. So it just makes sense. You know, not only is it a higher percent buff we're getting, but it's also an attack at Baby as well. So, nice. Yeah, it literally is just down to Gamma 2. If Gamma 2 dodges, we win. If he doesn't dodge, well, I guess I pause the recording and I say, all right, guys, we'll come right back. I probably at the start of the Grid Ape phase again. Right, because I don't... Like, with this team build, for the most part, I don't... Like, there's not really a lot of spots to even lose, really. It's once we get here. I mean, I guess in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, he's really the character that's, like, scary. Like, he could be killed. Like, that Baby AoE might have just fucking killed him. That in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's good, but I do feel like Twitter, like, has, like, a... Like, he's not as good as Twitter thinks, is what I would say. Oh, okay, so it looks like we might just kill him straight up with active skills next turn. No, we're not going to do that much, but... I mean, Vegeta and Trunks, they have a 0% chance to take damage. We're fine. It just all comes down to Gamma 2 right here. Okay, normal. That doesn't matter. It's just hit the dodge. Cool. Nice. Goatma 2. That's good stuff, buddy. Alright. Let us... Yeah, so this is perfect. This is perfect. Alright, I'm gonna hit this. Drop that. Bam. And then I'll play the Int Vegeta and Trunks one. Woo! Actually, Int Vegeta and Trunks, there's no way they kill with this, right? They are getting both blue Vegeta buffs, but I don't think they kill with this. Let's see. Hi. All right. So we just hit this, bam, and then we'll do this. The friend did the active in slot 3, so we could put him right there. In slot 2, he'll have his full power up. Although I think Vegeta and Trunks are probably just gonna kill anyway with their attack. Let me do that. There we go. I expect double digits from this right here. If Vegeta and Trunks would get like killed by this or take a ton of damage from this, oh well, okay. Well, you'll have to take my word for it that was gonna be double digits. All right. Well, whatever. Yeah, like if they would get blasted by that one, that would be like, oh yeah, that's bad. They are a festival merchant for sure, right? But they were taking double digits from that. All right, see ya, baby. Yeah, pretty easy. I don't think that this mission really should be too challenging to players, because Battle of Fate is such a strong category, right? Like when these get like really annoying, it's when it's like, oh, use this really shitty category, right? But like Battle of Fate is definitely not that. 29 minutes is my record. Okay, sure. All right, guys. Well, there's our Battle of Fate mission. Here, let's grab that. So we got the mission done. So I think now I have all missions done in the game again, except for the rank 2000 mission. But we're making good progress. Already ranked 1,300, basically, right? So let me jump back over. So here's Battle of Fate. Oh, wow, baby. Yeah, we could do a baby run with this. I imagine most players won't have baby, though. Goku and Freeze as a character, I think people would have. And the only reason I said, why would you say that? Why are they more likely to have the Carnival LR instead? And it's like, oh, okay. Well, the reason is because we could go here, and then we could take a look at these banners that this kid's been on. And it's going to be, all right, so he was on his own banner. Then he was on Rosé's banner, right? And then he was on... then he was on the Black Friday, so... Yeah, I guess it is just his own banner and Rose's banner. But that's still, like, he's come back a couple of times. Whereas, like... I absolutely don't expect people to have baby, right? There's no way. The manga Gohan could be okay in here. This is actually a fight that would not be great for Daimagoku, by the way. He'll still be fine because he does have his counter, right? So this will at least give you a good chance. But this right here, this is a spot where, well, no, it's this part. This part is a one-time only thing. The second it's past turn 4 and he attacks, he'll use that up. That's a one-time only thing. This part's permanent, but this is just a one-time, right? But there's a lot of options. You could do a full Super Saiyan 4 setup, right? There's a bunch of different ways you could operate with this mission because Battle of Fate is just such a strong category overall. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.